The Flight with the Phoenix. The Dreamer's Navigation. By Jamai J. McIntosh and Gracious Vision. She fights the thoughts she attracts and learns to fly. Chapter 1. Signs in the Dust. In the hollow district of Inwardie, formerly known as Yamalaya, the dust didn't settle like it did in other cities. It danced, curved, flickered, shimmered. It sung sometimes into patterns, sometimes into warnings, signs. Ayla walked alone most days, trailing her fingers across the cracked plasma concrete walls of the old sector. Her skin, deep mahogany with bronze undertones, shimmered when the suns passed overhead. Hair like thick crowns of coiled dreadlocks swayed as she moved, each one adorned with thin copper threads, etched with ancient glyphs that only she seemed to understand. Children whispered behind her. She talks to herself. She sees things. She has 3 eyes. They weren't wrong. In the center of her forehead was a luminous mark, not quite a jewel, not quite flesh. It pulsed faintly when she dreamed, and sometimes, even when she didn't, her real eyes were stranger, one the color of glacial water, always shifting, the other amber fire, glowing when her emotions surged. She crouched near an old vacant warehouse, the air still and humming. Dust spiraled up like smoke, and there it formed a symbol. The eye, the navigator's mark. She had seen it before in her father's notebook. In her dreams, on the inside of her own skin. Ayla whispered, "It's time." Chapter 2. The Third Eye Opens. That night, she lay curled in the rafters of an abandoned solar rail station. She read the worn pages of her father's journal by the light of her palm lamp. To navigate is not to control. It is to listen. The phoenix comes not to take you but to remember you. She fell asleep with the words seared into her thoughts. In her dream, she floated in an ocean of stars. A voice spoke not in sound, but in light and meaning. "Navigator, you have awakened. The pattern is fracturing. The phoenix must fly again." Her forehead burned. She awoke screaming. The third eye blazed on her brow like a sunburst. It faded slowly, but she knew. She had crossed some invisible line. There would be no going back. Chapter 3. Echoes in the Rift. By sunrise, she had crossed into the Riftlands. There were no roads here. Only magnetics. Time bent. Thought became form. A storm began, silver lightning webbing the sky. Her dreadlocks whipped in the wind as the glyphs woven into them began to glow, reacting to the energy around her. Negative thoughts rose from her skin, manifesting as shadows, doubt, guilt, fear. But she breathed deep and walked forward. "I control what I attract." The shadows scattered. The earth cracked, and beneath her feet, an ancient ruin pulsed with dim orange light. A circle opened, and she fell.